Welcome back to GBall Vision, everyone. Thank you for stopping in today. We have an unboxing to get into coming in from Ganzo. Thank you to them for sending this in for us to take a look at. I'm actually really excited about this one. If you like knife and EDC content, you are in the right spot. I release daily videos, usually 2 times a day. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So I will have this link down in the description. This is the GA07 from Ganzo. And if you are familiar with companion style fixed blades, then you may be familiar with a company called Mora or Morakniv, but short for Mora, and they make some very inexpensive fixed blades that are time tested and have held up very well for what they are and the money you spend on them. And that is what Ganzo is going after right here with this model. The base model for Mora is going to be around 13 bucks, where this model is going to be around 18. Now, Mora does have more expensive knives and a wide variety of knives. Now, the difference between this knife right here, now I have several Moras, and the difference between this fixed blade here and the Mora style fixed blades, or at least most of them, is this is going to have a better handle, in my opinion, a better feeling handle, and just better material. Also, we're going to be looking at 9CR14 on this one. So we have a stainless steel on this blade. Now, Mora does a lot of carbon steel, and they do some stainless steels as well. But typically, they're going to be carbon steels. Now, if you are not a fan of stainless for whatever reason and you want that carbon steel, then Mora is probably going to be, the way to go. And, another reason to pick Mora is if you like Scandi grinds. Now, this is more of a saber into a flat here, and it has a fairly robust spine. As far as the overall length of this knife, we'll get the sheath out of the way here. We're looking at just a little over 8 inches, about 8 1/8. And we're looking at about 3 1/4 a cutting edge, maybe a little bit more, and 3 1/2 inches of total blade, depending on where you want to mark it. So, this is right in that crossover space between an EDC knife and an outdoor companion fixed blade camping type knife, right? Now, the major problem with this is this fixed blade would be just fine for an EDC knife. The problem is going to be this type of sheath right here. You can really only carry this on the belt. You could put it down in your pocket or something. And if this is all you could get for a fixed blade, and there's other options, $20 to $30 that you could find and would do well. So there are options out there. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll try to help you the best I can if you're looking at an inexpensive fixed blade. But, where I see these types of knives and where I use my Moras and stuff like that is in packs that are in the vehicles. And also, I use one in my pack in my vehicle, and I have one just up front in the cab with me. So they're kind of just vehicle knives, just in case, right? Just an in case type of thing. I have a solid fixed blade with me and a dependable fixed blade. Now, only time will tell. I don't think there's a ton of information out there on this fixed blade, but I think there's a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to make it my mission to make this one of the first fixed blades that we do some outdoor testing on. Now, this isn't something we're going to, want to baton through big logs or hammer this into a tree. This is not a full tang fixed blade. The blade probably ends just around where the handle starts, right? Could maybe trickle in a little bit, but I don't know about that. But there's proof that you can find some strength in a design like this. Not a ton, but Mora has proven that you can put them through more than you really think that they could actually handle. You know, a full tang fixed blade is going to be very, very tough, right? When you take away half of that, you really jeopardize, you know, this is a huge failure point in a lot of knives. But there are some exceptions. Ganzo might be in one of those exceptions, or might be one of those exceptions. We'll have to do some testing on this to find out. Now, we won't be doing that in this video, but we can do a couple of basic things, right? And this has a nice edge on it. And Ganzo, if you're not familiar, Ganzo has been around for a long time, but they have not been in the fixed blade market for very long. They've been doing folders and budget-ended folders for a long time, and they've been doing them very, very well for a long time. So it's no surprise to see them kind of go after something and really nail it with this. I mean, 18 bucks. They have several different variations that you can get. I'll try to link what I can down in the description of the video here. But these are going to be under 20 bucks. And depending on what your idea is for, you know, your next fixed blade, or, you know, if you're here looking for that fixed blade, this would fill a lot of roles. I don't think the way this sits right now, I don't think this would fill the EDC role very well, and it's not geared really for that. This is an outdoor geared flashlight. Or knife. That's why we have the sheath system that we do and the setup that we do. This is not going to be a reversible sheath either. You can see here we have the profile of the knife. It does have nice retention in there. There's no movement. I mean, that's really good. So we got a drainage hole here. A very simple but well done package here from Ganzo. For under 20 bucks, get yourself a potentially very solid knife. Like I said, we won't be doing the testing in this video, but I am going to make it my mission to put this up there ahead of just about everything else I have to do as far as testing is concerned with fixed blades, and try to put this one at the top, because I am very interested to see how far we can push this. And, you know, I don't want to try to break the thing, but I do want to try to push this knife and see what it's capable of. One thing I might have to do is buy an $18 to $20 Mora, or $15 to $20 Mora, and buy one of these and really put them up head to head, try to run them through the same tests, you know, as closely as I can, and just see if one does better than the other in one way or another. You'll have to let me know if you think that is something that you would like to see. I can orchestrate something and put one up against the other, and we can do an outdoor test. Let me know what you think. I love hearing from you, no matter what it is, even if it's just your carry for the day. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people. If you're new here, I release daily knife and EDC content. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content, even live streams, which I have on Saturday and Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Everyone is welcome. I would love for you to stop by and say hello. I will put up a couple of new videos here and here. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you in the next one.